I'm James Swinney, and here is your morning market brief. We first begin overseas with the major Asian Pacific markets for the most part trading higher overnight. Korea's Kospi index up just under 1%. Hong Kong's Hang Seng index up 0.12%. Meanwhile, Japan's Nikkei 225 index, that was lower, roughly 0.53%. Meanwhile, the European markets are mostly lower across the board, with France's CAC 40 trailing most, down about 0.6%. And U.S. stock futures this morning, they were pointing higher, and right now the Dow Jones is the opposite of that, down about 34 points. Now we first begin in economic reports as personal spending missed expectations in the United States, rising just 0.1% against the 0.3% expected. Chicago PMI, that increased slightly to a reading of 53 from 52.3 in July, and consumer sentiment declined to a final August reading of 82.1 from a final July reading of 85.1. Meanwhile, over in Europe, Eurozone economic confidence climbed to a total of 95.2 in August, beating expectations calling for a 93.8 print. And Eurozone unemployment for the month of July was unchanged month over month at 12.1%. Meanwhile, gold and oil prices way down in advance of the expected defeat of David Cameron's measure regarding the plans to join the attacks on Syria, but oil has since recovered. This morning, the yellow metal of gold is off about 1.2%. However, Brent oil futures have climbed back, up about 0.14%. And India's rupee recovered a bit Friday after flirting with record lows once again, but it's still on its way to having its worst month ever.